So, the biopsychosocial model is a model that states that biological, psychological, and social factors all play an important role in human functioning when regarding different types of disorders. The psychological portion is the way we see the world and how we think, how we learn, and how our personalities reflect our behaviors and our cognitive processes. The biological part includes everything that occurs naturally, from our hormones to brain chemicals and genetics that make us who we are. The social aspect refers to the presence of others and our sociability with other people and how that can also influence our behavior. So, one situation that I'm going to describe that was very distressful and stressful for me was I was walking into school on a Monday morning, and I arrived at school and I was talking with my friends and my classmates, just walking on the way to my bio class. And it wasn't until I sat down in my chair and my teacher came in and asked if we were all ready to take the bio test that I completely freaked out. At that moment, I just was so scared and so nervous because I had totally blanked on the test and I forgot it was that day. I forgot to study and I was just taken by surprise so badly. All my other classmates and my friends were prepared but he gave us a few minutes to review our notes before the test. But in those few minutes, a combination of biological, psychological, and social factors were all hitting me all at once. So biologically, my heart rate increased and my breathing also rapidly increased. I felt a surge of adrenaline like the fight or flight response, and I turned bright red and I turned to my friend and told her how I totally forgot about it. I was so on edge and I was shaky and I was just in complete distress because it was like my worst nightmare coming true. Psychologically, as all of this was happening, I was thinking about the worst things and the worst outcome, and all my negative thinking took over my entire thought process. My emotions were so high, I felt like I wanted to cry and just run out of the room, but I knew I had to stay. But then I was thinking maybe I could just run away and pretend I was sick or something. But this whole time my brain was having this internal controversy with myself, all within the span of a few seconds. And socially, I felt so embarrassed that I was the only one in my class that forgot to take the test, forgot to study for the test, and everyone else was prepared but me, so it was like the worst situation to be in. And they were all calm and so focused and so ready to take it, but I was just freaking out in my chair, and it was just my worst nightmare. But despite this situation, I stayed and I managed to take the test, and I didn't score particularly high, but it was good enough, and nothing like that has happened since. And so I decided to describe the situation because it's happened recently, and I thought it would be a good example since all the factors were present, biological, social, and psychological. And they reflect what the biopsychosocial model states, which is not only that one aspect like biological factors contribute to health and disorder, but that the combination of all three of those factors contribute to it. So yeah, the interaction between my genetics, my biological response, as well as my behaviors, and as well as my environment and social surroundings, they were all something that could either cause health or illness.